Alright, people. Hello, my name's Ben. Well, good morning. My gosh, I'm so terrible at this intro. Well, good morning, Minnie Mouse. Welcome back to the room. Yes, I'm freaking this thing. It looks hilarious. So funny. So, today, we are going to continue with chapter 2. So, well, here we go. It's gonna be fun. Might turn the sound down a bit if you can't hear me. Turn it down to like maybe there-ish. So, chapter 2. So, these are 3 seals. Stand between me and the contents of this box. So, I have to basically unlock all the 3 of these things that lock the box, which probably makes sense. So, first thing we have to do is find what we're going to do first. Which, on the back here, you can see numbers to a code. And if you see a rainbow substance on any part of in the room, it means that the eyepiece is connected to it. So, if I put my eyepiece on, totally different. Remember that sign down there, guys? That little sign down there. Okay, you have to find 4 of those. All 4 of those. I know the clues of it. So look for the numbers on the side. So there's 7, 5. So this one will go 7, 5, and the top and bottom one are weird. So you have to connect the numbers. So is it whatever that is? It 8? Is it 0, or more connectable, is it 2? So it must be the most connected one, so it's going to be 2. What did I just change it to? 7. I just changed it to 2. So that's number 2. So we can just guess the bottom number, but we're actually going to try and figure it out. So bottom one, is it whatever that letter is it 7 with the curious cross? Or is it the number 6? So it should be 6 because it's the most connected. So let's do 6. And there we go. We have our first switch. Let's switch this on. And so here we have our, let's say, thing. So what it is a recording set. And there's a note on top, so here we go. So, February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all. But there is something there between the earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, as it's talking about fire, water, air. Earth, fire, water, air, as in chapter 1, the feet. Just reminding you guys if you haven't seen that episode yet. So, I cannot see it, but I can see its presence. Like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of which casts it. It is the final element, null. So, that's what I'll leave that a secret. Null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without the 0. The circle are pretty fools, blinded by the dark art and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold. It is the pursuit of this. So that was the note. So basically, we have to find the ingredients to this thing. So let's unlock this back one here with the screwy thingy. I'm gonna have it like that. And so we have to find the things to basically work this thing. So the first one, there's no one. Remember this one, guys. So what was it? It was that one. The top one there. It is that symbol thing. Is it that one? It's probably that one. Yeah, it's that one. The third one is up here. So it's that one. And the fourth one is quite a peculiar one. Is in, so if you can see, the box has like lines like right here, and it's a lot different from all the rest. So let's tap on this one. Oh look, a book. So, and then the last one is that one. So let's go, is it that one? We get this heavy ass cast iron key. And so with this book, it may look weird because of the pattern. These things are movable. Amazing! So, we're going to turn these ones. Turn that. The middle one, because these ones twos are unlocked. And then we unlock this one. And there we find this thing. A key. An object of some sort. The other two are different. As you can see, this foot is weird to all the other ones apart from that one. But in the corner, you can see something in it. So, we click on this. We can turn it, find that. So it's a piece of cotton that smells of paraffin. So paraffin is a source that you can bring fire to. So then you got these things. So look at the corners of the box of the circular, and then the triangles on top. See, this one's different. This one here, like the one that is right in the middle of the screen. Oh, talking about screens, the screen is probably better now. Yay, I fixed it. So then, sorry, I just had to say that. Then you got this one here. And the weird thing about this one, it's different because this one's turnable. And so we can get out this. So it's a miniature telescope. As you can see, it doesn't look like a telescope yet, right? Oh, I never noticed that. That's so cool. So this thing we can turn, right? So if we put it out like that, it's a mini telescope. Well, it's not a telescope once we put it to this. So what we can do is this thing can go in here, and so that can wind up the contraption. So it's like one of those like movie players that you used to see back in the day. The pan fin can, like this thing, I forgot to do it to the other thing, but this can go in here, and we can light it like fire. This thing will come out the side and allow us to light the picture. So, the picture is on. And so then what we can do with the telescope, well, it's not really a telescope, put it into here, now it's a viewer. So it's more of a viewer. Right, get the picture? So if we go into it, we see a blocked out man with our thing, right? And so I get a feeling there's more to what I saw. What could the eyepiece reveal anything? The eyepiece is amazing in this form. So if you wear the eyepiece and double click on this, it's spinning and the man says and says trial. Remember that word, trial. He's pointing to it. And then poof. So, trial. I wonder what that is. So here's another piece to the puzzle. I wonder what it is, right? Well, it would be hilarious if we could. And it's not like that. But if we put the eyepiece on, because of the rainbow effect that it has, as you can barely see. It's another puzzle. Oh, this puzzle is amazing. It looks like a ram of some sort, maybe. And so that will work. Pick up the letter L. And so we need to find a place to put the letter, which is around here. So what was the word that was used with an L at the end of it? Yes, it's the word trial. So let's spell trial in this. T-R with I-I-A-L. That gets put away. That's absolutely an amazing mechanic. And this first one gets unlocked. Here comes the second piece. Second one's a bit more weird. So there should be a note on top right here. So, okay, we'll read this one. Malacaster returns to the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues to... So this is the pattern we have to remember, don't forget. Pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. So basically space is null, to be honest. To the Hindus, it is the other. And now to the Babylonians, it is simply up. The other direction, the realm of the Ishtar, of yet significance. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at reading out loud. I can read perfectly, but reading out loud, that's something different. Is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries and span of the globe. Who will tell me now that is superstition at work? So when my hands hold the first, I'm really bad at writing like this. Distilled sample, they will reorganize me then. Presently, the spectres have one more in their number. Malister has put my service. So this one is quite weird because we have different things with it. So, and the first one is up top. So this thing, there should be a little square that you can see on the side. We can flick that here. And so with this, you can turn the phone, because this is a phone game, and get all the puzzles to fit. So with this, as you can see, there's a rainbow effect on it. What was the symbol we saw before in that note we just read? It's the same one that we find. Absolutely amazing. This now can go into here because this is the only thing we have left to find. We turn it, and we click on this. We can open that and find a key. It's a cabinet key. So as you can see, there's a key element thing here, and we can put it in and turn it. And there's a star in there, and this will open up. So, and at the top of the box, there is a star emblem, which we can open with this star. So, and there's another note. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to read all over again. Take note of this day. It is the most significant in human history. I have done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanicism. When I regained consciousness, I succeeded. The null element is beyond curious being, neither is nor matter, energy nor matter. I have already made great studies in the study specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight I opened the wine. So there are nights, you got to remember these guys. This thing here is turnable. So you got this thing. We'll find out later. So just remember these nights, and the back of that night, there's a green jade, I think it is, thing there. And so we will go here now. So if we put the thing on, we can turn that. So there's a certain code you have to do to it. Annoying to do the code, but luckily I know it. Use 2 fingers here to flick these both up, and find the next key. Now this one has double, which is annoying. So I think that it's like that, and that one's like that, or it's the other way around. No, it's the other way around. Yeah, I thought so. So, and then it gives you clues, luckily. So like that. So here's our little thing to the third puzzle, which of course has a thing on the back of a peg, and we can put that here. That opens up the second one. Yay! Well, basically 2/3 done. So here we go, the third one. This one is a clock. So how do we start it? Of course, by the mechanics at the back. If we flip this one this way and start turning it into this thing here, yeah, mechanics, yep, and so we can flip that up to the top. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. So look at this drawer here, and look at this circle. If we turn it, it turns like that. So we got to find all of them, and basically make them the right shape. So say for example this one goes like that because it makes sense, right? Because it has the same thing. And oh my gosh, Minecraft has started. Sorry guys if you can hear that. I'll probably turn this TV down a little. Sorry about the distraction. But yes, we have it back. So we're going to turn this one up to this. And the square we turned before, I turned to the right one. Oh, that's going to be used for later. And so now we can open it. And there is a cog and an elastic band, which will be really used for later. And of course, the cog will be able to go onto this. And so we turn it again until that one's turned up. And this will open that. So it's a screwdriver. And of course, when we went to this, there were screws on the back here. Right? So we have to unscrew this. Makes sense, right? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Remember that line, people. Righty-tighty, which basically means tightening the belt. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, which means left unscrewing means you can unscrew stuff. So this button will stop the mechanics, right? So we have to stop it at the right moment to get the key. Or whatever. Well, it's a key, so this is a folding key. And this to the thing up here. So I think it was probably the other way around actually. And then this thing goes up. Yeah. And then so this one's a smaller cog. Or a medium sized cog. So this one we put into here. And so we can take it off again, so remember that. So change that over and wind that up. What's the second one? Here comes another cog. So what we do is take this cog off, fit it into here, and that one in there, and we use the elastic band to bind them together. Line this one up. Now here comes an interesting mechanic. We press the button, and these star signs, guys, for the next episode. Okay? Or maybe 2 episodes ahead of us. So, if we look at this tube, it has an indent of lines there, so which means we can take it out. And it looks like something. And then if we go back, there is a note inside, which is an old photograph. This photograph is going to be an amazing mechanic in the game. And then so we go back here and turn it, we have this. And look, we have another rainbow screen. And so there we have 2 objects. This one we can twist, and we're going to make the same shape that we will remember in this whole game. And there we have it. And we get a shield. Told you this sign would be important. And then, so there are guards up here that have different attributes. So a sword, the ball thing, and an axe. So they're all attack weapons, apart from the shield. So where does the shield go? Right there. So then we have an oval gemstone. So the oval gemstone, of course, has an oval shape to it. So, which means this is the only oval shape here, and go into there. Now, the oval gemstone will activate something onto this, which is, of course, looks like a clock. See? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and all those numbers and all that in Roman numerals. We put on this, you can see the time and change it. And if we go onto the picture and look at the back, it says Rev 605. Or I don't know what Rev is, but we'll go 605. So we'll go 605 on the clock. So we'll change it to 6 and go to 5. And there we have it, people. End of the 2nd chapter. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you have proven yourself yet? We will find out next time in the room. Mega Mouse signing out. Talk to you guys later.